Let's move now to football news. The African champions, Banyana Banyana, will finally get a chance to show off their pink jersey and at the same time highlight an important message of breast cancer awareness when they face the Lionesses of England in a friendly international which will be played at the Coventry Building Complex Arena tonight. The England manager, Sarina Wiegman, has hinted at making changes to the team for tonight's friendly against South Africa. The Lionesses, who are preparing to defend their European crown at next summer's tournament, lost 4-3 against Germany at Wembley on Friday. Now, of course, in terms of this interview, we are joined by sport analyst, and that is Zayn Nabi, just to talk us through this very exciting match that will be kicking off in just a few hours' time. Zayn, thank you for making time for us. Can you please just help us with setting the scene and giving us the latest in terms of the team news?
Absolutely. Well, it is the European champions versus the African champions, Tony, and we have lots to look forward to in Coventry. It's a balmy 12, 13 degrees, a little bit of sarcasm there for me. But the good news is there won't be any rain tonight, and that will benefit Banyana rather. And what will also benefit Banyana is the fact that they have 4 players returning who are based in North and Central America, spearheaded by Hilda, the breadwinner, Mokhaya, and of course, Tembi Katlana, who's a world-class sport. Look, Banyana were beaten 5-0 in Denmark. They had a very youthful team, a lot of players who play in the local league because of the visa issues that have impacted 4 players coming over. But expect a different Banyana team tonight. The 4 players have more experience, there'll be more structure in the team. Expect the team to set up defensively very differently, offer more on attack. And I think as we look at the evolution of Banyana, it's vitally important they play games like this one against the Lionesses.
Absolutely, Zayn. And of course, in terms of reflecting back on that international friendly against Denmark, where the first half seemed to be going well in terms of it ending goalless. But of course, the second, conceding those goals, 3 in just a few minutes. And really the Banyana team dropping their heads at each and every goal that was conceded. We are going to need them this evening to have a different mental attitude, right?
Absolutely. And listen, 3 goals in the second half in the space of 7 minutes, and I think it was the 51st minute and 57th, really destroyed the team. And then it was just a matter of time before the 2 others went in to get it to 5-0. But let's look at the players that are coming in. They're Bafana's best, the ones who had the issues with their visas in getting their Schengen visas to go to Denmark. Tembi Katlana is a world-class player. She's a winner. We've mentioned the breadwinner Mokhaya. She's able to finish up front and deliver the goods. Throw in Tesana and Motlana, and we have a very different spine to this Lioness team. I also have to point out that England have been struggling of late. You mentioned earlier they lost 4-3 to Germany. That hasn't gone down well. This is the first time a Sarina Wiegman coached team has conceded 4 goals. They've also struggled in the Women's Nations League, and they didn't qualify for the Olympics. And the Olympics is a World Cup equivalent tournament, and England were the designated team to qualify for Great Britain. They did not. So they are not exactly in a great place at the moment. I expect them to bounce back, but I also expect Banyana to come back far stronger than people think.
Oh, it's going to be a very exciting one. So what do you believe then becomes the goal for Dr. Desiree Ellis, from these 2 games against 2 very highly rated European teams? I mean, we're talking about the reigning European champions and, of course, that Danish team that is ranked 12th in the world. What would be her goals in terms of these 2 matches?
Look, when this Banyana team came on the strip, Desiree Ellis has been very clear. We need to blood our players and we need to test them against the best in the world. Banyana could have stayed and played easier games. They could have got morale-boosting wins, but that doesn't help the evolution of this team. It doesn't help Desiree to really test and advance her team. Remember, we're preparing to defend our African Cup of Nations crown next year. And to do that, we need to be playing elite opposition. So playing Denmark, who are ranked 12th in the world, playing England, who are 2nd in the world. Yes, we might not get the results we want in terms of the scoreline, but what we're seeing is the development of player and the testing of players in ways we haven't done. And never forget, we're also building to the 2027 World Cup in Brazil. And we can only look to do better than what we did in Australia and New Zealand when we made it to the round of 16. We can only hope to go further by playing more elite level teams. So Coach Ellis, she's fully aware of what she wants to do. That's develop the team, that's evolve the team, and importantly, test them against the best players in the world.
Quickly, before I let you go, Zayn, Banyana Banyana hasn't been able to beat England in their past 3 outings. Do you think it'll be a different outcome this time around? What are your predictions?
I think England need a result where they bounce back. I think Banyana need a result where they bounce back. If you're forcing me to make a prediction, I think it's going to be a spirited Banyana that loses 3-1 to an England team motivated to just get the pressure off and the criticism of Sarina Wiegman. I think we'll see a South African team that offers a lot of enterprise on attack, is better on defense, and you'll see the experience of Mokhaya and Katlana, what they bring. It'll be more settled, but unfortunately, I think the Lionesses at this stage are a little too strong.
Zayn Nabi, of course, thank you so much for your time. Sport analyst there chatting about the Banyana Banyana versus England encounter that will be kicking off at 21:45 this evening.